here are some of the things you need. These are the basics. I bought 2 packages of pizza dough. I have my flour because you gotta lay it out in flour, you gotta flour it all up and stuff. I'm gonna use imported Italian ham, okay? But I like the spice of the imported, but I had to go American cheese. And we got some salami right here, okay? I like a little spice, not a lot, so I've got my pepper. Once I put that all together, I've got some olive oil, virgin olive oil. I use parchment paper instead of wax paper. I think it comes off a little bit easier. And my wife really likes spicy food, so I have a little bit of Fra Diavolo sauce. It's got a good little kick to it right here. This is Victoria's, which happens to be our favorite. I did make up the bread and the olive oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 eggs, you blend it up, and that's what we're gonna base the top of the calzone before we put it in the oven. So I've let the dough rise. I've kind of knocked the air out of it a little bit. If you really want it big and puffy and fluffy, you know what? You leave a little bit more air in it, but I like to squeeze it out, so it's in half now. And I'm gonna rip it in half like this. And I'm gonna roll it, I'm gonna put it in some flour. It's good to have the dough room temperature. If it's too cold, it's not as malleable. Remember the pizza guys? I always wanted to be able to do that, I never could. You know, you gotta go with what you're good at. And I was good at eating the pizza, not so much flipping the dough around. All right, gonna put that down. Gonna stretch out the dough. Now I like mine a little bit thicker, like I said. You can roll it thin, but I like it kind of doughy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the ham. All right, and you don't have to be fancy, you just lay it in there. Lay the ham in there like this, all right? Then I'm gonna go with some cheese. You can add more cheese. If you like it cheesy, I like it cheesy, add some more. Now the salami. Love salami. My doctor is watching. I'm not gonna eat all this by myself. I love black pepper, all right? Believe it or not, for a fat guy, I don't use a lot of salt. There's enough salt in a lot of different foods. I put it on there like this, all right? Now what you do is, you kind of roll it up a little bit. So this is why I'm doing calzone, because basically anybody can do the calzone. Now the thing is, you gotta pinch the dough together on the edges and kind of roll it over so you kind of seal it. Now I'm just gonna reach over, I'm gonna grab my little mixture of olive oil and egg, and I'm just gonna brush it on the top. I'm gonna brush it all over. That should give it a nice little shine. I'm hoping that mine comes out as good as the Italian calzone does. So now, I'm all set. Oven set at 450, gonna put it in for 15 to 20 minutes. We'll show what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, here we go, we're gonna open it up. Look at the finished product. Ta-da! Touchdown! Hey, thank you for watching. I'm gonna let it cool, I'm gonna slice it up a little bit, enjoy some calzone.
Home team,
Victory.
the big game.
51.